Okay, welcome everyone. This is CharlieWolfGaming, and this is your very first King of Fighters 15 tutorial. Now guys, just to start off, I am brand new to the game. I've played the tutorial before, I've gone through it, but yeah, my voice and my volumes and everything was not where it needed to be. So I'm going to go through the tutorial again for the first time. So if it's the first time that you are picking up King of Fighters 15, in fact, if it's the first time you're picking up a King of Fighters game, this is the place to be, because we're going to learn together, we're going to go through the mechanics, we're going to see what is what, and yeah, let's see if we can teach each other how to play some King of Fighters 15 before we hit that online matches. So guys, without further ado, let's get into the basic moves. Okay, so guys, we are trying to just understand the fundamentals. So press forward to move forward and back to move back. So let's do exactly that. Hold forward, hold back. All good. Move backward and forward to adjust your distance from the opponent. Typical fighting game mechanics. Okay, press down to crouch in place. Let's do that. Crouching allows you to avoid certain attacks. I would imagine high attacks. Okay, tap twice. Tap forward twice to dash and back to backstep. Okay, let's try that. Double tap forward. That's complete. Double tap back, complete. Okay, I'm using the Xbox control, guys, and I'm using the analog stick. You'll continue to dash for as long as you hold the second forward input. Dashes are faster than regular forward movement, letting you close in on your opponent quickly. Conversely, use backstep to get away from your opponent. Typical fighting game mechanics. Okay, jump. Press up to jump.
Ready, go! Complete.
Okay, fairly simple. Okay, tap up to do a hop. Okay, let's tap up. That's a short hop. Attacks from hops are hard to read and a powerful tool against crouching opponents. Make sure to master them. I'll be sure to do exactly that. Guys, still very simple instructions. Hold or tap down and then tap up to do a hyper hop. Okay? Okay, so forward and back. While dashing, tap up diagonal to perform a hyper hop. Okay, so you can do it by pressing down and then, or tapping down and then tapping up. Or alternatively, double dash or double input forward to activate the dash and then tap forward up to activate the hyper hop. Fairly simple still. Okay guys, I'm assuming this is just purely around movement. So tap down and then input up to do a hyper jump. Okay. Alright, so that's it, kind of a super jump. While dashing, press up to perform a hyper jump. Okay, so you can do it by tapping down, or you can do it by activating the jump input while dashing. Okay guys, I hope you guys are following. If you are enjoying this so far, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're going to try to do this regularly, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to learn from one another in terms of how to master King of Fighters 15. So to guard against their attacks, hold back away from your opponent. Okay, so this is a back to block game, guys. There's no block button. Standing guard can defend against ground and jump attacks, but not against low attacks like crouching, light kick. Okay. Okay, let's see what's next. To perform a crouching guard, hold diagonally down away from your opponent. Okay, so that's blocking a sweep. Or low attack, crouching guard can defend against most ground attacks, but not against jump attacks or some mid attacks with special hitboxes. Keep an eye on your opponent and use standing and crouching guards accordingly. I'll be sure to do that. Okay, guarding attack reduces the blue guard gauge at the top of the screen. An empty gauge causes a guard crash, leaving the character temporarily open. Try inflicting a guard crash on your opponent. So this is basically depleting their guard meter, the one that you see on the right, just underneath the power gauges. So and that's a guard crash. Okay, your opponent is defenseless during a guard crash, unable to move or guard. It's a perfect time to deal significant damage. I'll be sure to look out for that. Inflicting consecutive attacks on an opponent can cause the color of their face icon to change. Okay, the face icon in either corner, top corner of the screen, putting them in a warning state. Deal more attacks to inflict stun, leaving them temporarily defenseless. Okay. Okay, so there they're stunned, and now you can go in to deal more damage. Okay, so let's see. When stunned, you can recover more quickly by mashing the directional and attack buttons. Okay, so if I'm in the state of stun, mash for my life. Okay, perform an emergency evasion with light kick and light punch consecutively with or forward and light kick and light punch, or backwards. An emergency evasion, you can evade attacks while approaching or moving away from an opponent. Okay, that's complete. I just moved forward. Alright, fairly simple. Lets you evade all attacks except throws. However, you will be left open after, so think carefully before using it. Okay, nothing about the taking bar, so seems like a free-for-all move. Just before you fall down from an opponent's attack, press the 2 buttons to recover. Light punch and light kick.
Ready? Go! Complete.
Okay, so that's a kind of a quick get up. Staying on the ground leaves you open to follow up attacks, so use recovery to get back onto your feet. Okay, lots of mechanics here to think about, guys. So let's see. GC, guard cancel, forward emergency evasion while guarding against an opponent's attack. Press light punch and light kick, or forward and light punch and light kick. For a guard cancel back emergency evasion while guarding. Okay, so while guarding, let's see. Oh, I did not guard that. Alright, so guard cancel. Okay, so you can kind of have an emergency evasion. Consumes 1 block of power gauge, but allows you to escape from a guard position safely. Alright. Okay, so here we go. A guard cancel blowback. While guarding an opponent, attack, press back and heavy punch and heavy kick simultaneously. Okay, let's try that. I did not guard that. Let's try again. Here we go. Okay, guard cancel. So that's like a breaker. Guard cancel blowback is a defensive technique that consumes 1 block of power gauge to counter attack safely from a guard position. Okay, so while you're guarding, use the directional input, press the 2 heavy punch and kick buttons together, and you will perform a breaker or a guard cancel or guard crush. Okay, so that's the basic tutorial on movement, I take it, guys. Basic moves. So let's try the attack moves. I will start from the very beginning as well. Hope you're enjoying it so far, guys. Just getting used to the mechanics of King of Fighters 15. If you are enjoying it, or if you are looking forward to further videos while we teach each other how to play this damn game, leave a like, subscribe. It will really help the channel out. Light attacks deal little damage, but do not leave you very open. Okay, so let's see. Light punch, down and light punch, up and light punch. Okay, fairly simple. Light, oh, not heavy kick, light kick, down and light kick. Okay, up and light kick. Cool. Crouching, light kick is a low attack that can't be blocked from a standing guard. Use it to throw off your opponent's guard. Okay, keep that in mind as well. Let's try strong attacks, heavy attacks, punch. Okay, down punch. You notice the moves are slightly longer in terms of animation, and also recovery is a bit longer than your light kicks. And I suppose if it's on block, you might leave yourself open to a counter attack. So heavy attacks leave you open, as I've just mentioned now, but reach further and do greater damage than light attacks. Use light and heavy attacks as the situation warrants. Okay? Okay, perform a blowback. Blowbacks do a lot of damage, knocking back your opponent on hit. Okay, that's the 2 heavy attacks together. And there we go. Okay. Landing a grounded blowback lets you perform a follow-up attack. on your opponent as they fly through the air. Okay. Blowback, punch and kick. Okay. When you have one or more power gauge blocks, perform a forward quarter circle motion with down, diagonal, and then forward, and press the 2 strong buttons to perform a shatter strike. Okay, shatter strike. Wow. Alright. Shatter strike is a counter move initiated while guarding against an attacking opponent. Landing one renders them defenseless, letting you perform a follow-up attack. Read your opponent and try to turn the tables. Okay, so they're putting you under heavy block pressure. Instead of performing a blowback or a guard crush, you can actually perform a motion or command input with the 2 power or heavy attacks to land a shatter strike, leaving them then open for you to then follow up with an attack. So guys, I'm sure you'll be using that quite often when it comes to the online play. So let's go on with the tutorial in the meantime. Leave a like, guys, by the way. Subscribe if you're new, because this is going to be a series that's going to help each other master King of Fighters 15. Game was released this morning. Looking quite forward to getting into it. I have not touched a previous King of Fighters title before. So guys, let's make this work. By pressing a combination of directional and attack buttons, you can make some characters perform command moves. Okay. Okay, forward and light punch. Forward and light kick. Command moves include sliding, low attacks, also mid attacks that cannot be blocked against crouching guards. For a list of these, use the command list. Okay, we'll check the command list as we go on. Next, to the opponent on the ground, press forward and heavy punch or forward and heavy kick to perform a forward or backward throw. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, cool. Throws can't be guarded against. Aim for a throw to break the opponent's guard. Some characters also have air throws for use against airborne opponents. Okay, that's just typical throws. If you are thrown by an opponent, you can guard with a counter throw. To perform one, when you are thrown, throw back, forward, and either heavy punch or heavy kick. Let's see. Alright. Counter throws do not work against air throws or command throws. Command throws are special moves specific to certain characters. So guys, yeah, it's quite a little window for you to activate your throw guard or your throw counter. So yeah, it's more about reading throws, isn't it? If you see or if you snipe a throw coming out, input the throw attack so that you can counter their throws. If you land a blow before your opponent's attack animation, a counter hit will occur, increasing the damage. Moreover, some skills allow you to follow up when you land a counter hit against an airborne opponent. Try landing an attack on an opponent performing a hyper hop attack. Okay? Here we go. Counter, as you can see in the left hand corner there, countering command moves or high triggers a counter hit. However, they do not trigger against regular moves unless you specifically attack an opponent performing a hop or hyper hop attack. Okay, it can also be seen as anti-airs. Okay, when you have 2 or more gauges of power gauge, press light kick and heavy punch simultaneously to activate max mode. In max mode, your character's attack and guard crush strength increases. Okay, light kick and heavy punch. Okay, I'm just using the default button configurations, guys, so you can obviously work it according to how you lay out your buttons and then just follow the instructions in the tutorial mode. While in max mode, the mode's gauge slowly drains from 100 to 0. Yeah, I suppose that's normal. Alright. Activating max mode upon landing a regular attack or command move will activate max mode quick. This also works if your attacks are blocked. Max mode quick allows you to combo immediately into the next action without leaving an opening. Aha! So it's like a combo extender. But be warned, when activating the quick version, attack and guard crush strength do not increase. Okay, so let's see what they're talking about. Okay. Activating the quick version consumes a max mode gauge more than a regular one. However, you cancel your previous attacks into another one. Use it to keep attacking or to string moves together more easily. Okay? Cool. Approach an opponent and tap light punch repeatedly to start a rush, which allows you to easily perform combos with a single button. Okay, that's fairly simple. Rush allows you to continue attacking regardless of the attack button you press. Phew. Gosh, guys, lots of reading here. Rush 2. If you activate Rush when you have one or more power gauges, your attack will vary based on the 4th attack button pressed. Okay, so let's see. Light punch, light punch, light punch, light kick. Okay. Light punch, light punch, light punch, heavy punch. Nope. Nope. Okay, where's the heavy punch? There we go. Okay, timing is a little bit off, but I'll get used to that. Light punch, light punch, light punch, heavy kick. And then 4 light punches in succession with max mode activated. The animation super. I'm sure there's something else that it's called. Climax super, ultimate super, something super. But that kind of looked OP. That kind of looked, yeah, that looked hype as shit. A special move will trigger if the 4th input is, gosh, let me just stop that. A special move will trigger if the 4th input is a light kick. Super special move will, oh gosh, super special move if it's a heavy punch. A max super special move if it's a heavy kick. When you use light punch, you activate your strongest available attack. Okay. And strongest available attack obviously means based on how many bars of meter you have. Pressing set directional inputs and attack buttons simultaneously activates character specific special moves. The properties of the special move varies depending on the attack strength button. Okay? So, quarter circle backwards and light punch gives you that. Quarter circle backwards and heavy punch gives you slightly stronger attack. Okay, special moves, strength, speed, distance, trajectory, and properties will change depending on the strength of the attack button you use. Use the command list in training mode to try them all out. Okay, I'll be sure to do that. EX, special moves are powered up special moves. They are performed in max mode and consume a small amount of the mode's gauge. To activate one outside of max mode, you can use half of the power gauge. Okay? Quarter circle with both hit buttons. Okay? Cool. To check which special moves have corresponding EX special moves, view the command list. I'll be sure to do that. Okay, I'm sure we're coming to the end of this now, but super special moves are powerful special moves activated with specific command inputs that require and consume one block of the power gauge. Okay, double quarter circle with a punch button. Okay. Triggered during max mode by consuming part of your max mode gauge. Like special moves, some super special moves change depending on the strength of the attack button used. Alright. Quite an in-depth tutorial, guys. Not something that I thought was going to be pick up quickly and over in 5 minutes. It's quite a bit to consume. So max super special moves are powerful super special moves activated with specific command inputs that require and consume 2 blocks of the power gauge. Okay. Okay. Triggered during max mode by consuming part of your max mode and 1 block of power gauge. Grants you more attack power, invincibility frames, etc. than a super special move. Okay. Climax super special moves are ultimate special moves activated with specific command inputs. They require and consume 3 blocks of the power gauge meter. Alright. So I've got 5. When I'm done with this, I'm probably going to have 2 left. Yep. It's exactly it. Okay, so this is the one that brings forward that animation that looks kind of OP as fuck. That looks as hyper shit. I like that. Triggered during max mode by consuming your remaining max mode gauge and 1 power gauge. Useful to finish a combo or turn the tide of combat. Okay. Using super special move command inputs during set special moves will activate a super cancel. This lets you cancel out of a special move into a super special move. Okay, so let's see. fireball or quarter circle with a light punch, followed by a double quarter circle with a light or heavy punch. Okay. Okay. So you see, let's call it the fireball. The moment that animation started and it hit, I was already buffering the second input, and that cancelled the initial input into a super special move. So use supers cancelled actively and often to bolster your combo damage. Okay, so that's really a combo damage extender. Using max super special moves, command inputs during specific super special moves will activate an advanced cancel. This lets you cancel out of a super special move into a max super special move. Aha. Okay. So double quarter circle punch into a double quarter circle with both kick buttons. Let's try that. Aha. Guys, I can imagine in game this might not be as easy as it seems in the tutorial. So you can't advance cancel between the same move. You must use a max super special move different from the initial one. Okay. Oh, okay, you can't. Yeah, that makes sense. Using climax super special move command inputs during a set super special move or max super special move will activate a climax cancel, letting you cancel out of your super special move or your max super special move into a climax super special move. Okay. So double quarter circle forward with punch into quarter circle back into full circle forward with the punch and the kick. Ooh, okay. Okay, there we go. I like the cinematic. I like everything about this. I mean, the animations are so clean. The sound effects are good. So far, I like what I see. Use climax cancel to inflict lethal damage on your opponent. Perfect for when you're on your last leg, so never give up. Okay guys, and that I believe is the tutorial of King of Fighters 15. Guys, it might be a mouthful to absorb. It's quite a bit of information to go through, but go through it step by step. And I think as you kind of master it, retry it. If it doesn't work first time around, keep going. Because I think as you get used to the inputs, the cancels, the advanced cancel, the super cancel, the climax cancels, eventually it's going to become part of your muscle memory. We haven't even gone into characters select yet, guys. So this is a tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you follow. I hope you try it. And in the next videos to come, we'll probably be going through some of the character specific stuff. Probably going to be taking on some of the trials. So guys, tune in to CharlieWolfGaming for more King of Fighters content. Guys, I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And yeah, let's get ready to master some King of Fighters 15. This is Charlie on CharlieWolfGaming. See you guys next time.